Hello all. I'm gonna do a Tequatl. It's a very full map, so hopefully it'll go well. I'll just have a pan around so you can see all the peoples that are here. He's gonna be up in a minute's time, and we'll see what happens. Someone kindly put out some banners. Big one. Some food. Most people don't bother with the food in that, but I like to have everything I can just to be as effective as possible. Play my part. Okey-dokes. Where is he? Oh, there we go.
Look, in the water. Brothers, sisters, ready yourselves. Tequatl is here.
There he is. He's on his way down. Now we get fighting. It does this thing where it makes waves. You just gotta jump over them. I don't always get them, but there's actually an achievement for jumping over the waves. There's also an achievement for standing behind them. I think you get killed, but it's an achievement. It's very laggy. Oh my goodness, there's so many people here. Yeah, he does this thing where he bashes the ground. Oh, that's the fear. Dodge. This isn't the best place to stand if you're trying to jump over waves, by the way. Because you can't see them. Gotta jump over 10 waves and get the achievement. Fail. Oh, there's a wave. I almost always die at least once in this place. There's phases to this fight. He kind of flies off at certain intervals. And then you've got to go and defend these things. Unfortunately, I'm having a bit of lag. Otherwise, it would be much clearer. Comes another wave. Jump. You can jump into the wave, but you've got to just... There's another one. You've got to jump over them. If you don't jump over them, in the one go, you can still spread it out, you can still get the achievement, but you need to jump over 10 waves. It's just raising somebody there. Even though I'm not the commander or a commander, I always try to res people if I can. Here's a wave. If you don't jump the wave, it knocks you over. Okay, I think it's 75%, I'm not 100% sure. See, everyone's already running away. Because they know the phases of the fight. Oh snap. Whereas I don't. Just guessing. Here's the wave. If you stand too far out like I just did, you won't get the wave because it disappears before you get a chance to jump on it. When he flies away, he does one more. Which is now. He's going to fly away. There's the wave. Oh. I'm going to arrest this person, but can't seem to do it. Nope, I can do it. Okay. Now we run up to these stations here. And we've got to protect him. Protect it, not him. I'll just pick a random one. You get an achievement as well if you do each one. So if you go to so there's 3 phases that he flies away. And if you go out to each one, so this one person and the other 2, you get an achievement for doing the 3. We're defending this big thing here. Mobs come out of the water. Veterans, elite, risen, champions. Just got to protect this thing. I've never been in one where it's been destroyed, so it's never gotten that far. And there's also these big guys that come out and they like blow up. These like bloated, risen guys. They hurt. Put it out there. You notice I'm using my mouse a lot. I've got a Razer Naga mouse. It's got buttons on the side. So it may look like I'm being really inefficient by using my pointer, but that's just extra. So I use my buttons. And then I don't know, press the buttons with the mouse as well. See, there's a big guy, that one there. Bloated creeper. They blow up. There you go, he blew up. They can hurt. Oh, there's so much lag. Oh dear. He still does, he doesn't, I'm not sure if he does waves anymore, but he still does do effects. Like a fear, there's a fear he does, and there's these spots that appear on the ground. You just need to dodge out of those. That's my son in the background calling me. Seriously, don't talk, nothing. There goes feared. It's off again, so pick another one if you want the achievement. Whoops, now see I wasn't paying attention and I missed the wave. So I'm going to put this one here. Sorry, just muted my mic briefly. Oh, look, lordy. Stuff in the background. I'd say the best thing to remember when doing any fight at any point is remember that you can move. You can dodge. You don't have to stand still when you're doing DPS. Or casting, whatever. Just try and move around as much as you can. And sometimes you're required to stand still. Then stand still. But most fights like this, there's a lot going on. There's fighting down there. then he flies over you and puts these red circles on the ground. You know, you just got to be alert. So I noticed a lot of people go down because they just don't move. They just stand on the spot and then they die. You know, and if you just stay alert during the fight. I mean, even I do it sometimes. I forget and then I just not quick enough or whatever. But with this, my evade button is V. You can change it in your settings, so whatever evade button you want. You can do it twice. And then I've got this spell here, lightning reflexes, which is another sort of an evade. Going back, whoops, I'm a bit slow on the going back part. He's going to do a wave. 43%, yeah, so we get him down again to 7%. See, he's stunned, so we've just got to nuke him down. Okay, now everyone's running away because he's going to go. He doesn't go further than 25%. So I've done that left one, done that middle one. So let's go and do the right one. He's done a wave. I'm going to get my heck out of dodge, move away from it. That's the other one. It's a bit further away, but it's here. And then just wait for the mobs. They will come. Normally, if it's a good group, do this bit here, and then we go straight over to Tequatl and burn him down, like so quickly. Oh, there's a big that guy. I just try and tag everything. I look out for the big guys, obviously, and I tag them up. Tagging is Control T. So if you want somebody to hit your target, like this champion risen guy here, Control T on the target and it will put that bullseye on it. And then people will know if they press T on their keyboard, he will be their target and it'll get killed quicker, basically. Eliminate the threat quicker. Normally I am a commander on this, but because when I came into the map there were already 3 commanders, they didn't need a 4th one. So I just left it. Because there's 3... Oh lordy! There's 3 positions that need defending, so it makes sense to have 3 commanders. But you can have as many commanders as you want on the map, as long as there are commanders on a map. You can do it. Commanders, just leaders of groups, basically, like the one I'm in right now. It's full, pretty much 48 out of 50, and it's just a big party, so everyone knows where to go because your commander flashes like that. If you mouse over, you flash up, so you know where your leader is, who your leader is, if they're all the same colour. Most commanders know what they're doing, but a lot of the time you get people who just have a tag and they put it on, you know, just so that people can form a group, and also map-wise. Makes filling maps much easier. There's a lot of people here. So I've got 3 chests for that. If you don't have auto loot like I do, there's a big chest here at the end, and you just go to it and click on it. Because I have auto loot, it automatically loots. So normally when I'm not sure, I just run around the whole thing, like I'm doing now, just to make sure that I don't need to click on it. Because sometimes you get up to it, like the Chax ones, you get up to it, and it's not showing that it can be looted, but then you walk around the back of it, and the door's there. So just remember that. Okay, let's see what I got. Bags. Not much. Just the generic stuff up there. Nothing in there, nothing in there. leave my squad. And I'll open my bags. Oh,
The spoils of battle.
all these people saying all their fancy bits and bobs that they can get. So let's see, dragon chest gave me all of that. Karma, take my karma straight away. Gilded coffer. Oh, there you go. I've got a war horn, a fancy looking war horn. Another dragon chest. Give me all that armor. And normally what I would do is I'd hit the TP, so I'd open the trade point. And I would go to here, sell items. And then I just look for the yellow ones, so the rare ones, and see what they sell for. If, like say this one says 15, if this would have said 25 or more, I would have put it on. You know, because it's 25 silver. But what I normally do, if it's under that, is I break it down, so I salvage all of it. Because that would give me like loads of materials. And then I deposit it all, and if you've got bags like me, they're pretty well organised. So I've got these invisible slot bags, where nothing... If you put stuff in your invisible slot bags, they don't move, they stay there. So you can compact it. But a lot of people press compact by accident and end up with very disorganised bags. So, luck. I consume all my luck. I know some people like to hold on to it until it gets to a stack of 250, and then they consume it, but I prefer to just consume it now. That's the wrong one. I tend to put all my resources in the same bag, just so that during the day while I'm doing this thing, breaking down all the gear, it goes in there. Oh, there you go, I got something. And I don't have to get my bags full of crap, and I can just see what I need straight away. See, now I've compacted it. Didn't move because they're all in the hidden slot bags. Let's see. Another dragon bag. Karma. Another dragon bag, another karma. Another one of these.
The spoils of battle.
And my character just said the spoils of battle. Don't believe them. They lie. So a lot of the time I'm like, oh, I've got something fancy. I get there and it's Dragonite ore. It's not fancy. See, now there's 13.55, 15.15. That one's 50, but as I don't have the skin, I'm going to use it because obviously it's nice to have a good collection of appearances, so that if you make another toon, or you know, you just fancy changing your look, you've got loads to choose from. If it was, say, a bit more gold, a bit more value, then maybe I would have sold it, but because it's just a sort of simple item, I'm not going to. And the copper fed is something you can buy from the Black Lions. It's like basically the salvage kit, but it's unlimited. It costs 3 copper to use on each piece that you break down. There you get a 10% chance of rarer materials, 20% chance of salvaging upgrades, and it requires 3 copper to use. I tend to use this one for the blue, the fine, and the masterwork gear and lower. When it comes to the rares, I use Mystic Salvage Kit. It's just because the chance of rare materials is 25% instead of 10%, and 80% chance of salvaging upgrades. So that's sigils and things inside, like this Major Ruin of Lysa. Let's have a look if it comes out. 80% chance. Okay, so I didn't get it this time. Oh, no, hold on, double check. No, I didn't get it this time, but most of the time I get the stuff, which is good. So, salvage, invisible pack. The reason why all of these things are here is because my bank is maxed. So I've got, I can stack up to 750, and so the fact that I've got a lot of these mats here is because I've already got the max. Let's put that one down here. Okay. Spoon. Hate spoons. And that's it. That was a Tequatl. quite an easy one. Simple actually, because as long as you've got a good enough group, big enough group, it's done. So yeah, hope that was informative enough for you guys, and I'll try and post some more videos of me killing bosses. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.